Let's all get everything set up. Doobie 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 boop. Yeah, yeah. We have a game to capture. We should probably do that. We gotta pop chat out. Gotta pop chat out. There you are. Let's see what else. What else? Yeah, hide that. It's been like 84 years. Okay, maybe not 84 years. Maybe not 84 years. Yeah, to get all the devices on, including this here phone here. Now it says we have. Oh, did I turn that off? Ah, maybe that did work. Maybe that did work. Here, let's go ahead in the corner. Just in case we cannot actually use the game controller. Are we here? Are we here? Ad break starting soon. Okay. Let's minimize that. Dome Keeper. We should probably get that rolling too. Should we go to different zone first? Should we go sit in the office? Let's go over here. Okay, it does work. It does work. So we do have a joystick. I call it a joystick. I've been spending too much time with retro stuff. Too much time with retro stuff lately, so now everything is a joystick apparently. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. There, we locked the joystick controls. Okay. Now, what's next? Got our water. We got to send out our go live. There we go. There we go. Now we're thinking. Now we're thinking. We need this one. Put that over there and that over there. Oh, this over here, over here. Oh, it's been 84 years. You know, I'm probably muted too, so that'd be par for the course. Which one is it gonna give us? It gives us the big one again. I don't understand. We'll leave it for tonight. Okay. Close that down. And then start getting our devices. I want more tracking. Since I disabled the joysticks, yes. Stop calling it a joystick, Rusty. Stop calling it a joystick. Since I disabled the gamepad, there's more than one joystick. Therefore, it is not a joystick. New version available. Not at the moment. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So we'll get you connected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, there we go. Tracker. Oh, I gave it a different name. That's interesting. Oh, what else do we got? Now we got this one. Turn sound down. That might be a good thing. And then tracker on. Are we tracked? No. What is going on? It unassigned my trackers. Look at this. Is there anything on here? Nothing on here. Okay. It unassigned my trackers for some reason. No wonder we weren't doing the limbo. Okay, so we have hips. You are tracker. This one. And wait, no, that's not hips. That's not hips. You are chest. Upper chest. Was there always an upper chest and a lower chest? Interesting. Okay, and then hip tracker. This one. Yep, that looks about right now. Okay, but were there always this many? Because there's an upper and a lower. There's a waist and a hip. I think some of these with Slime VR, I think they had like 2 trackers in one. You know, so you could have the slime tracker, but then you could have a little extra piece for better positioning. Maybe that's what it was. And this looked kind of funny with me, like peeking around the edge. Hello, look at my settings. I'm a slime girl. If only I could be that cute. Okay, so now we are here, and we need to calibrate. But to calibrate, we got to put on our fancy gear. How about this though? Starting on time and everything. Wait, you know, more or less on time. I could have stuck you into 10 minutes of starting soon screens, I suppose. Now that might work for a stream that lasts a little while, but we only do like 2 hours. So I would hate to do that to all y'all. Have a quarter of my stream just be starting soon. That seems a little rude. Okay. Yes, just like he said. Okay, no, I must have been using this phone for something because the volume was turned way up. Because what happens when you take a break from streaming for a bit, you do some other stuff IRL, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, what were we doing? What were we doing? Right now we're going to do a full reset in 3, 2, 1. Hey, all right. So are we back? We're back. Okay. Ooh, and I think I hear angry creatures upstairs. So that's fun. This one. This one. There we go. Okay. Man, I even have I'm like ready to go, kind of. I say I'm ready to go, but at the same time we are oh, we're lagging. Why are we lagging? Oh well. That dashboard's probably not important anyways. Move that aside. Oh, IRL's been busy. IRL's been busy. So I haven't spent as much time in the here as I would have liked. That's for sure. Although it hasn't been bad. No, not all bad. Work's been kind of I'd say crunch, but not the crunch that some software developers have to deal with. So it's not that bad. Not that bad, as they say. Some people I used to work with, they'd be like, not that bad. And it's not. Okay, do we have our shimmy? Leaning, swaying. I don't know if we'll stick with the moth antenna. Should we stick with the moth antenna? Maybe we stick with the moth antenna. Can we do color shifting? Yes. We might need one more reset. Hold on. I'm slouching or something. There we go. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Are we ready to start the game? I think we're ready to start the game. So what I did do off stream, here we'll get rid of the guy in the top corner here. This one? Yes. So what I did do off stream, is I did finally find the setting that lets me use the gamepad for controlling. There we go. For controlling all this, I found that setting and I disabled it for global use. It was something like in focus or something like that. Now, the reason I had it enabled is so I could be playing any game, doing other software, ArtStream, whatever, And I could still move my character around or swing the camera around if I desired. It was more for like walking and talking, I think, you know. Then I can just sit here and I can walk and talk, and I guess I would always have this in focus. Maybe it's not as useful as I think. But let's go here. No, let's go here. Let's go here. So where this will come in handy, actually we have to come over here. There we go. Where this will kind of come in handy is I disabled that setting so that we could play other games with our PlayStation controller. It wasn't a problem when I used the Xbox controller. That thing is noisy. I turned noise canceling back on the microphone, but it was picking up every shoulder button and click. I don't think I have these mapped. But I did turn noise canceling back on just for now. I don't like hearing other people clicky clacky, and I have a fairly quiet mechanical keyboard, but still, too much clicky clacky. Okay, let's get the game loaded up. Get that. Oh, I have a couple of Wisco facts. Look at that. I wrote down some, and I saved one to the desktop over here. Well, my keyboard must just be a little bit far away. Not picking up my more subtle hand tracking. Okay. Let's see. We're playing some Dome Keeper. Keeping our domes. I figured that'd be nice chill, welcome back to streaming kind of thing. It's only been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks? 3 weeks. We skipped 2 weeks, so it's 3 weeks. Oh, I need to move my audio over so I get to hear the fun game as well. This one? New game. We must have been. I need to get my other headphones on here too. There we go. So you move over here. Someday I'll have it so we can play on this this screen over here. Depending on the game. Sometimes I like that, sometimes not so much. It really depends. Really depends. Okay, let's see. Did we do all of our homework before I get started? Ohm Keeper. We're not quite Ohm Keeper. There we go. Dome Keeper. Oh, we'll pet this nice guy right here. Hello. How are you doing, sir? He's just looking over our dome for us. Okay, so we did that. Did I send out the Discord thing? You know, while I'm sitting here. YouTube. No, that's not how you spell it at all. That is not how one spells YouTube. Did I mention life's been busy lately? I did send out the go live. Okay. Pardon me. And let's shift over to the game scenario. Oh, not you. Although now you get to hear the audio. Let's stick you. Okay. Are we good? Okay. Look at some settings over here. We're kind of far away over here, aren't we? I should zoom that in just a smidge. Can we zoom in just a smidge? Just a smidge. There we go. Okay, so we have a new game. Minimize you. Get you up here so I can see you. That's really interesting how OBS can gather everything together and sort it all out all automatically. Okay. Do we have controller support? Oh, thank God. I was worried about that. And we're not swinging all over the place? Okay, I did disable the correct setting in my software. In the Rustyverse. You know, I should have the mute follow me around somehow. Normally I'm on that corner. But in this game, there's stuff in that corner. Should we go with blue? Maybe we should go with blue. There, we'll go with blue for now. Okay, there we go. All right, who should we be? I did have fun with the Beastmaster. I do love me some engineer. Oh, we are really zoomed out. Are we zoomed out too far? We zoomed out a little too far. There we go. Okay, we want build assignment. Logistical nightmare. Which one's this one? Abundant water. We almost had this one last time. We almost had it. Getting the lift was super helpful. Okay, what do we got here? One additional starter gadget. I think we blew that last time. Yes, I'm pretty sure we did not choose a starter gadget. It would definitely be the lift. Although drilling rig wouldn't be terrible. Ooh, drilling rig could be quite handy, but we will be doing a lift. Then we just drag everything right to the middle and up it goes. Okay. 400 water. How much is... Oh, it's just a time difference. You'd be surprised how much that 5-minute difference over here makes. It is. Some of the other ones like iron contribution, where's iron shortage? I think it was this one. And cobalt contribution. They named them all different. It made a huge difference for that 5 minutes. It was quite... Did I even do it? No, you see, I didn't even do the cobalt one. Okay, what pet should we get this time? We got the... dog? We're going with the little guys. We're going with the little guys. These guys. All right. And then we are doing... Juna! Welcome in, Juna. You know, I should get one of those TTS things and enable it for certain events, like when lovely subscribers resubscribe and it reads out the little thing. Despite my fairly anti-TTS tendencies. Yes, but welcome in, Juna. How are you? At the start of your day, I believe. Pretty close, huh? Ooh, and we had another soft landing. Nothing can go wrong here. And we're just gonna play our little comfortable diggy. A little bit of diggy here. Bad news at work? Well, that's no good. I mean, obviously it's not good, it's bad. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. You should get yourself a white monster and just settle down and relax. It's the white ones, right? Did we start with the dome? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to which the drone dome. The drone dome. You do have a white monster. Okay. Well, then you are set. You are ready. Yeah, now bad news at work as always. Bad? It seems redundant, but, you know. Yeah. Oh, hold on, everybody. And I'm gonna have to mute. Can you tell that I have my phone as one of my trackers? So this is me answering a phone call. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Oh no, am I gonna have to reset? Actually, yeah, I think I do have to reset. Am I unmuted? That's an important thing here. I do remember one of my fun streaming oopsies was I went to show off my software, you know, the Rustyverse, in the middle of a stream. And then because of the positioning of the game, I didn't realize I was in the wrong OBS scene for the next hour. And none of my audio or none of the game's audio was capturing. It was one of the two. Yeah. Oopsie. No. IRL has been hectic, so I haven't had much a chance to kick back and like, I actually haven't been playing games at all, really. Off stream, I've been playing Hades for the last couple months. Except I think I pretty much did everything I want to do in Hades. Great game, lots of fun if you haven't played it. Let's see, we need... I don't think we need more orbs. We gotta be careful how much money we spend in this one, too. But I don't think we need more orbs. Because I'm gonna... Hopefully we get the special power-up that makes the orbs redundant on the elevator. No, the IRL's been very busy. For good reasons. Good reasons, luckily. I mean, work's been kind of crunch time, so that's not as fun, but... Work's been crunchy. And, having fun testing. Unfortunately, we don't have any, like, interns or junior developers or something to do the boring work, you know. So, nope. Lots of testing. Today was testing out, well, they're like little integrations, but over 100 of them manually because of how we're going in between other companies' software. And it's just like, click, click, wait, click, select, click, wait, check email. Yep, that came through. Check the other thing, refresh, wait. Okay, that's good. Go back into the first software. Click, click, click. Refresh the database. Click, click. Yeah, doing that a large number of times. No, thank you. Okay, let's see. 2. Oh, we don't have any dollar rules for this anyways. So yeah, so that's fun. It could be worse. Definitely, it could always be worse. Okay, we need to really get that first gadget. Doesn't matter how many circles we get. Just call them by what shapes they are instead of what resources they actually are. Laser, welcome in. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Like I was just saying, work's been crunchy and doing lots of busy work. Intern stuff, but we don't have interns at the moment, so lots of testing, lots of boring testing during a crunch time. But it's not that bad, and there's some other exciting IRL stuff going on, so keeping me out of trouble as any of my, I was gonna say as Grandpa would say. It's like, no, any relative would say. I was like, oh, you keeping out of trouble? It's like, yes, I'm in my 40s. I'm not a kid anymore, but yes, I'm still keeping out of trouble. I'm getting into trouble at any age, I suppose. But keeping busy would be more accurate. Yeah, things are going well. Got exciting stuff for when we eventually get back to doing a, ooh, what is that? When we eventually get back to doing a workshop streams, we will have a better workshop. That's part of the busy stuff. So that's exciting. I just have to make sure I can run cables. Oh, what was that? Is this like super speed? They reworked whatever the effect is for this one, so I'm not quite sure what this power-up does. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure at all. Hmm. Diggy, 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 diggy. Oh, our first gadget. Is this our first gadget? Oh, kind of. But yes, exciting stuff in the IRL front. So let's go see what this thing does. Got a traffic jam here in the lift. But tonight we're just playing some. Ooh. Blast mining. Blast mining. Tonight we're just playing some Diggy Diggy. I'll bring it with. But blast mining is kind of a double-edged sword. Multi-edged sword. We'll leave this one here. Okay. So we're gonna have to go a little bit lower before we can find our next gadget. I was hoping we'd find a different one first. One that would expedite our lift system behind me here. But now we're just settling back with some Diggy Diggy. This Diggy Diggy says dig, 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 dig. Or clicky, click, tap, tap. I don't know. I like Diggy Diggy. Probably somehow influenced by Dig Dug. Ye old game. I know I briefly played Dig Dug on stream during one of the Commodore streams of old. Should rearrange my office now that Big Rusty's not taking up any space over here. Move the Commodore closer to the streaming computer so I can sit side by side here and not have to unplug the whole thing and move it over. I'm going to play on actual hardware if I'm going to play the old retro thing. Okay, here we go. What do we go? Blast 1. Yeah, let's get a little bit more blasty blast. Can I get back to work? Well, good luck, despite the sour news you had from work. Good luck, Juna, and you take care. I'll probably catch you in the morning if you're going to be streaming in the morning. Ooh, I need to upgrade my carrying capacity. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's plenty of circles in this one, but we need 400 of them in the next like 20 minutes. So we'll see how that goes. We're a little pokey right now. Back to the classic class of the engineer. Are my hands gonna be goopy for tracking if I don't hold it just right? Yeah, they are. But yes, we're doing the classic class of the engineer. It's the first one that the game shipped with. Oh, can you hear the tinkling of the all the little resources? Listen. Little wind chime sounds. But yes, start with the engineer, and then they had the kind of like a mage class to be the assessor, which is also a very good one for a lot of people like that one. Prefer it to the engineer. It's a little bit trickier to play, so I just like sitting back with the tappy tappy, doing this. But I definitely do want to continue trying out the new classes. This is going to be my I need to kick back and chill streaming game again. Because it's gonna be kind of like that for the next few weeks, I think. Next week we'll probably stream on Wednesday. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get some charges for this one. I'd say some charges, but we're stuck with one charge at a time right now. Until we get a power-up for that one, too. Otherwise, we're gonna need a lot more drones. Tap, tap, tappy, tappy, tap, tap. Okay, but where were we? Oh, yes. Probably gonna be a little sparse on streams, at least for the next week. After that, we might be back to twice a week and some dev. I think work is gonna calm down after we get this big thing that's like 3 projects at once. Like 3 projects at once. As soon as that calms down a bit, then I might have some brain power again to do dev streams. I really miss working on the Rustyverse. We're actually using it today because I found the toggle for being able to use the controller and the Rusty at the same time. Oh, we have no squares. Ooh, another good yeah, another good item for this challenge would be the resource converter. So you can convert back and forth between the resources. Hence the name resource converter. So be like, I need more squares so I can upgrade stuff. Cool, you change some of these, 1,000,001 waters to squares. And then later in the game, you're like, oh, we really, really, really need water now to meet our quota here for the whole point of this. And then you just start changing them back to, there we go. You just start changing them back and you do the opposite. Yeah, that might have been, wow, look at all those circles. Look at all those circles suddenly come up. Tasty, tasty little circles. Okay, I think we go this way. Yeah, because we are having a severe deficit of squares at the moment. We'll just drop this here. There we go, that's much better, that's much better. Okay, so we got 1, 2, buckle shoe. Yeah, because I need to be able to drag all these things to the lift now that we have third. Not even a third of our quota met. I think we'll do just fine. We'll bring a charge for that one. Ooh, we're not going to bring a charge for that. Because we need every square we can get right now. And what this will give us is a square tree. Not to be confused with a square space. Oh, we have extra squares. Good, good, good. So we will get one of those. Drop that right there. Oh, there are tons of squares. All right. We can finally upgrade things. Yeah, I think I heard a weird, creepy little sound, which means that it was putting down its roots. Which is good, because we need that to generate more squares in this case. Oh yeah, it's definitely making creepy little sounds. And I have the worst carrying capacity on the planet right now. So let's go take care of that. Yeah, we definitely need all the squares we can get. 2. Yeah. I can't spring for any other upgrades at the moment. So yes, resource converter probably would have been the way to go. Probably would have been the way to go. But at least we got the upgrade I was hoping for. At least we got the upgrade. The gravitational lift. Super important right now. And we just start dumping stuff into the middle. And it goes floaty floaty. Diggy diggy, floaty floaty. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of squares right here. I mean, good. We had to wait long enough to find them, didn't we? Exciting stuff. IRL. Hopefully, near future, more time for the Rustyverse. Into the Rustyverse. I should do a play on that. I should definitely do a play on that. I just picked up Into the Spider-Verse on Blu-ray at a garage sale. At a extremely lucky garage sale this weekend. I was just like, you know what? That's not too far away. I'll just I'll just go over there, check them out. Maybe they have some neat tools or something, you know, need some more yard tools and such. Being rural, it's usually you find, you know, yard tools, clothes, house goods, random kitschy generic stuff. Yeah, this one had that, but they also had a boatload of nerd stuff. It was very surprising. It wasn't necessarily theirs. They were clearing out a like a storage unit, and somebody it was a house, but it was basically a storage unit kind of thing. Then yeah, so they had a whole bunch of like GameCube games and all sorts of fun stuff. I picked up a ton of GameCube games, and yeah, a ton of GameCube games. Switch. So we have a spare Switch now for when the kids eventually want to play it, assuming it works that long. So now I have my very own Switch. I feel very important now. And a 3DS that didn't have a charger, so hopefully that actually works. It's crazy lucky, and you're gonna hate this how cheap it was. The most of the GameCube games, they were like anything on that table, $1 a piece. So I got a bunch of DVDs and some some Ghibli Blu-ray and GameCube games for $1 a piece. Yeah, crazy lucky. Yeah, the Switch was $50. Didn't know if it worked. I could have had it a little bit cheaper. It's like, oh man, you know, I can't give you much if I don't know it works. And it's like, oh, okay. And then it turned on like right after that. So it was still a crazy good deal for a working Switch. I mean, that's drift issues like all Joy-Cons do, but no, it was an amazing deal. I'm hoping the 3DS works too, because I always wanted to play one of those. So we'll see. But either way, I didn't pay a whole lot for it. Piles of stuff. Yeah, they wanted more for the games that they recognize, you know, being non-nerdy folk. They're just like, well, Zelda and Pokemon, those are going to be more, so I didn't get any of those. I think we have a couple of those anyways, but still, yeah. So some I'm going to keep, some I'm just going to throw up on eBay or whatever. Need a little bit more spending money. Got to recoup my cost from that very expensive Switch at $50. Which is still an extremely good deal. Extremely good deal. I think they're still going on Marketplace for like $150. Ooh, okay, let's see. We are a little under halfway left with half of our water already met. No, super pumped about that. So I'll probably mod the 3DS and leave the Switch as is. We have some Switch games, and it came with some. It came with some loaded on it. So that's cool too. No, it was a pretty lucky find. I'm pretty stoked. Other than that, you know, the rummage sales have been kind of so-so this year so far. Good, because kids' clothes is expensive, and we have a couple of them, so always good to pay far below retail, you know, for kids' stuff. Because dang, that adds up real quick. That adds up real quick. Then I just love me some rummage sailing. You never know what you're gonna find. Some antiques, or you know, just fun old stuff. You got that little, like, I don't know if I'd call it voyeurism, but you know, just peering into others' lives is kind of, is that voyeurism? There's got to be a specific term for that. Just bought a fat PS2 for £30. Nice. Wait, PS2 or PS3? I know the fat PS3s could play PS1, 2, and 3, right? Oh, PS2. Yeah. Let's see. Which ones do we have? I think we have the full size one. I don't know if it's the original, the big one. And then I have a slim. I should bust that out for streaming. Get some fun games on that. PS2, definitely one of my favorite systems. Just for, I mean, doesn't have the largest library of any system because it ran for like 11 or 12 years. I don't want any of these. Suit Blaster might not be too bad. Let's re-roll. What do we got? What do we got? Now we get the resource converter. I'll take it. Okay, let's get some speed. PS3 Slim that can play PS2 games. Nice, nice. Okay, let's get more boom. Faster boom. Should we bother with sticky boom? Let's hold off on sticky boom. I think we will probably need to save up. Oh, and let's do let's hold off on any of that. I don't think we need to convert water yet, but this might come in handy. More speed, more go, faster, faster. Okay, let's go take care of this. Not a PS3 Slim. I don't have you know, let's put you right here. Let's see what happens. I didn't really mod too many systems. Oh, that's not true. I had a soft modded PS1 back in the day, so I could play imports, because that's the only reason one would mod a system, right? Is to play imports, right? Right, chat? Right? So I had that. I had a cartridge for my Saturn, which I no longer have. I did manage to sell it. It's buying me some new machine tools, so I did manage to sell my my Saturn. Pretty decent. I still have a couple games left. Still trying to get rid of those. But yeah, I had the oh, what was it called? ST key, I think it was called. I'm not entirely sure what ST stood for. That was so I could play the Evangelion and Nadesco games, which were definitely not released in the US. So I had those. And then I do think I want to mod the Wii U, just so I don't have to load discs and stuff anymore. I should do that to the Dreamcast, because after the joys of playing games on a speedy computer or a you know, stuff that's been downloaded and downloaded and playing from a fast hard drive, playing a game on especially the Dreamcast, it just like seeking for like 3 minutes as it's loading up the next theme. It's like, oh, crunch, 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 you know? Sonic 1 and 2 for the Mega Drive, Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion GameCube. Yeah, yeah. So we now have a couple copies of Mario Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion. It's interesting that the guy was like, oh yeah, I heard of Zelda and Pokemon, but he didn't pull the Mario games aside to go charge more for them. So that's kind of funny. Zelda, but not Mario. Maybe he thought they were too common or something. Maybe that's what it was. Oh man, we're getting to crunch time here for our collection here. I think it is time to do some upgrading, so we can just grab and go some of this stuff. Yeah, Sonic. Oh, I got one of the Sonic collections for the GameCube and Mega Man. Sonic and Mega Man collections. So those will be fun too. Okay, we need speed. Ooh. We want drones or carrying capacity? Probably carrying capacity, since we didn't get the resource packer. That's a tough one. But yes. But yeah, oh, where's my start button? There's a start button. I always miss it being in the center of the controller. This is a PS4 controller. Yeah, haven't seen you in a while. Could have just been asleep. No, I've been not streaming as much lately. Just busy, lots of seasonal busyness for springtime. Let's chuck this over here. Seasonal busyness for springtime. You know, spring cleaning, as they say. And just big building project. Well, one for work and one for myself. Completely unrelated to each other. But yes, building me a shed. Got me a shed. Moving my workshop stuff out there. So that'll be nice. Actually get some room. Some toys at ground level. Because not everything will fit down the basement stairs. Not everything will fit down. Not everything, I should say, not everything that I want will fit in down the basement stairs. So it'll be nice to have a little bit more breathing room at ground level. Plus then I can play with more dirty stuff. Like trees. Don't really want to accidentally unleash a bunch of, you know, ants, or we don't really have termites, but like ants or pests as I'm trying to do wood turning or woodworking, and now they're all over my basement. Yeah, that's generally frowned upon by, well, yes. But yeah, at least we don't have termites around here, so that's helpful. Okay, am I not gonna get quota? I don't know if I'm gonna hit quota here. I'm just throwing these in here 5 at a time. See, I haven't found a... Did they not have a... I guess that would have been right before HDMI became standard, wouldn't it? That they didn't have a decent HDMI adapter for it. Oh no. We're running out of resources. We got 100 to go. I think the lift was a bad choice, and resource converter would have been a better one, because then we could have upgraded our stuff earlier. Although lift is key, is absolutely key for this. Oh, there's some stuff. There's some stuff. You know, one of these days I'm going to buy the better adapter for my Dreamcast. Because I have... Oop, grab the bombs. I would love to hook my Dreamcast up to a higher resolution, because that I just have the VGA cord that came with it, or not the VGA, the you know, the yellow, was that composite, RCA composite. I just have that came with it, and you know, it looked good enough on a CRT back in the day, but oof. It looks kind of oof now. So I should get at least the get the VGA adapter for it, the VGA out. Well, we found another thing, but I really don't need things right now. I need water, because we are going to be a little bit short. And our digging power is not great. This is no good. No bueno. I do not need... I need circles, not squares. Subnautica 2. Nope, I probably won't. Well, I know I won't. I know properly about it. I have not played Subnautica 1. Did they ever get the whole, you know, making sure the, making sure all the people that were wrongly let go from the company, are they getting the payout they were supposed to? Because that'd be nice. That'd be swell of them. Because that was Subnautica too, right? Where the company decided to like let go of the creators and a whole bunch of staff right before, you know, very close to the launch date, so they wouldn't have to pay them what they were due. I am thinking of Subnautica, right? Capitalist shenanigans, we'll call it. How short am I gonna be? You know, I think it was closer last time I was playing this with the Cat Brigade. I might have to try this with the Beastmaster and get the little cat goblins popping out everywhere. He took back the company. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm sure he was able to flex some kind of rights. You know, like, hey, this you can't treat the you can't treat everyone like this when you promise them dues, and then the only reason they were denied the dues is because you fired them. Yeah. Shady. Games industry's got it hard enough, or I should say, employees in the games industry have it hard enough right now. We're gonna be 40 some short. I say we do this one again, but with the Beastmaster. Beastmaster and drones, because why wouldn't you have drones? Yeah. 47 short. You'll have to look at the map too to see what the distribution of circles was. Okay, let's time lapse. Oh, yeah, we could have done much better. Look at all the orange though. There's a lot of orange in this one. A lot of orange in this one. We just didn't get to it. Resource converter or drilling rig? Drilling rig might be a good one too. Well, I know it would be a good one. Let's back to main menu. Let's do this again. What do we got? Yeah. 25 minutes. We know exactly how long it's gonna take. You know, barring me yapping. And it reset the gadget. That's kind of odd. Okay, we want definitely not Drillbert. Not the condenser, because that's gonna be way too slow. Drilling rig. Drilling rig? Drilling rig. Drilling rig. Cat goblins. Ooh, hey, we can have more stuff. Okay, we got skins. Automated secondary weapons. Ooh, I actually don't like that. One free reroll of the gadget or supplement choice. Don't we already... Oh, what did that do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's what we would want. Should we do cat goblins? If we're going drones, do we need... let's do it anyways. let's do it anyways. Here we go. It's fun. But you can only hold 3 resources, which is kind of tricky. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot, though. Yeah, stretch a little bit. No, I mean, Subnautica looked amazing. It was just one of those things I just didn't get to. There's a lot of games that I just didn't get to. And yet I put how many hours into this game? Quite a few. Quite a few. But in my defense, which I shouldn't need, this is kind of this for a long time, besides when streaming, this was a kick back and chill game. You know, it's like the end of the end of a long day. I just need some tappy tappy. Just needed to do a little tappy tappy. Oops, not that one. This one? This one? Uh-oh, which button was it? Which button was it? Which one did the... Oh, I think we have to unlock the cat goblins, don't we? No? I'm confused about that. I'm sure I'll figure it out easy enough, quick enough. Doom, doom, doom. Building our momentum. That's what we're doing here. Little lightning fingers. Oh, they gave us some really hard rock right at the beginning here. Okay, let's refresh our memory what our powers are here with the there we go. More cat goblins. How do we cat goblin? There we go. That's not helpful. That is also interesting. Yay! Now I can have the correct icons. Because that's not what my gamepad looks like. Oh. Hey, there we go. Okay, not that it makes a huge difference, but it kind of makes a difference. And again, I love the attention to detail here, where I'm climbing on the drilling rig. Because there's no walls for me to grab onto. So I'm grabbing onto the drilling rig. It's... yeah. It's the little things. It is the little things. There it is. You gotta not be holding anything, and then you press circle. I don't know why that wasn't working before. It's very, very interesting. Okay, so they're going to be busy grabbing all of that stuff. The drilling rig's going to be busy dumping all my stuff at the very bottom far reaches. Welcome in, Malform. Welcome in to the Diggy Diggy. Okay, this time, do we want... I think balanced was good. Let's go with balanced this time. We are at the water collection, which is why there's so much water around here. Oh, and we're just throwing it all over the place like we have no cares. But yes, water collection. We have 30 minutes. 25? 25 or 30 minutes. The orange meter at the other side. That will tell us that we have done poorly. Oh, it will, because we already tried once. We already tried once here. But that's okay. We'll get over it. We'll get better. I mean, we got a diggy dig. But yes, this was my turn the brain off at the end of the night. You know, play for half an hour or whatever. Just kick back. Tap, 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 tap. Do a little tap, tap. And then call it a night. That's what this game was for a long time. I mean, after I had played it extensively already. Yeah. So just kick back and relax game. The game that I used before that was Stardew Valley. So when I eventually, after many years, got tired of that, after I got tired of that, then I switched to this. Because Stardew Valley, saves once a day. A day takes 20 minutes-ish, which is a great amount of time. Oh, also in that collection of GameCube games were 2 Harvest Moons and an Animal Crossing. So, dare I pick up either of those again? I never really got into Animal Crossing. I have too much FOMO. Oh, someone else wanting the HDMI mod kit. Now, is it hardwired in? Do you have to do soldering, or do you just kind of? I forget what the video output on the GameCube looks like. But I am interested because we do have a GameCube. But yes, I picked up a whole bunch of pile of GameCube games at a rummage sale, ridiculously cheap. Now, to be fair, I didn't know quite how collectible some of these things were. He did have some other systems that he's like, I might want to look these up. He'll give me a call when he does look them up. I don't know if I'll still be interested in that or not. Wait, why am I crawling all the way back up here? I have cat minions. Adorable little cat minions that go meow meow. Doom 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 doom. There we go. See, look at them crawl out of their little holes right there. There is a digital out. I know the N64 is the same connector as the SNES. So I've used that to get the RCA outs, as opposed to using the RF adapter. That's what I use when I stream. Stream with the SNES. There is a digital out on the. Okay, so you probably just need something like, back in the day, the GameCube, you would have had the Oh, what colors were there? The component cables, with the separate color streams. You probably would have had that before HDMI, of course. Not RGB. Well, at least not here in the US, right? It would have been not CMYK. What the heck? YC. I don't know. Something. Okay, resource converter. Should we do resource converter? I think we can do resource converter instead of blast mining. We just have to wait till we get the beefed up version of the resource converter, I think. Get the side driller. Can we afford the other one too? Oh, we can afford white tunnels. Nice. And now we're broke. Okay. And Europe wouldn't have been like SCART. Or not necessarily Europe, non-US regions. There we go. Okay, my kitty minions. Let's go find our drilling rig. There we go. No. Make yourself more useful down here, where it's way too tough for me to to go through. There we go. Was it RGB? Maybe it was RGB. I thought RGB was... Either way. No, it'd be nice to have a more digital connectors for all the systems that could. I know there's mods for a lot of the systems. I know there's various mods because people have just figured it out. It's like, well, it's capable of it, more or less. I mean, there's even an HDMI out for the Commodore as an expansion. I don't have that one. I don't know if I really see the need for that. Although, there's the new Commodore Ultimate, which I didn't look into too much because I'm quite satisfied with the Commodore that I do have. But it looks like they did just judging from online talkie-talkie, that they did it justice. They done it right. For how they re-released it, I guess you could say. Okay, those little cats are gonna be quite busy over there. Quite busy. BS for the Commodore they did. I hear that they did it justice. No, don't go bouncing, don't. Oh, gone forever. But that one does have an HDMI out. And I think it's... I don't know how much the original board they kept, or if it's hardware emulated. I just remember it not being like one of those, you know, Android boxes that just runs everything in an emulator. I know they didn't do that. Which is good. We don't really need more of those. Don't really need more and more and more of those. Man, there's got to be a power-up around here somewhere. I say that in the hopes a power-up will appear before us. I mean, I'll take orange stuff. I'll take cubes. Interesting that we've had this color scheme both times. Because the colors are random, like the color scheme of the world that we land on. So you have to go by the shape and not necessarily the color. Unless they change that, they might have changed that as an accessibility kind of thing. I'm not sure what color combos they went with. Do they have accessibility settings? Come on. Render at half resolution. I mean, we are playing a pixel game. There it is, accessibility right there. Reduces flickering lights, highlights the monsters, disable critters. That's a nice one. It makes it, you know, maybe it's a little too busy. Simple backgrounds, reduce visual noise. You know, I bet the just from a color design, just from what I see of the color design here, I bet that the colors are already kind of calibrated for color blindness. It'd be my assumption. But if not, they are different shapes. Like the things that matter are different shapes. So even if you play this in complete grayscale, you would still be able to tell which resource is which. You know, good on them from a game perspective. Not that this is like horribly complex. It's not even rock, paper, scissors because you're just gathering resources. Are we needing more cats? We need more cats. Yeah, we definitely need more cats. I hope they, well, let's head up anyways. See what we can upgrade. See what we can upgrade here. No, nice, clean, simple design. Not simple in a bad way. Just simple and clean is the something. I don't know. Okay, we definitely need more cat goblins. And we just spent all our money again. Because this would have been really nice to have faster drill speed. Oh, what was that one? Cobalt. We definitely don't need cobalt because there's no monsters. There are no monsters. So the dome was purely by aesthetic reasons. And I like the artillery dome, so here we are. Another one here. Wonder if they can jump the gap over there. I guess we'll kind of find out. Okay, did we lose any resources to the bottom? We did. Okay. Not much that we can do anything about at the moment. But I can just drop them off right here. That's kind of a nice thing. I don't have to drag them all the way back up. There, see, we got happy little cats. We'll be very, very busy with that horde. Let's pop this down here somewhere. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, we probably have half of the necessary resources spread out all over the place here, but we definitely do not have... we definitely need to get going. The gathering. Ooh, spam detected. I didn't even get to see what they were gonna say. I didn't even get to see. Oh. So the problem with circles everywhere is that they bounce everywhere. Okay, let's haul these up. I think I can afford a side driller upgrade if we haul these up. Probably get another drone too, just to clean up the odds and ends. Side driller speed. Yes, please. As for the rest of this, probably won't be able to afford it. Until we get further down. Yeah. Yes, fun old things and emulating and... Well, actually, not necessarily emulating. If you're modding, you're not necessarily doing it to emulate. You might just be doing it to... we're gonna save him. You know, to play your backups, you know, for the games you legitimately bought that, you know, the disc breaks or something, right? Why should you have to buy it again if your disc broke? Ooh, here we go. We're gonna take care of this one. And maybe that one. And then we're gonna plant a tree on this one. There we go. And then our little cat goblins can grab more squares and bring them back to base. Okay, but yes, you know, there are legitimate uses for it. Homebrew games. Playing homebrew games is fun. Okay, let's see what this gives us. Hopefully it's more drillers for the drilling rig. Oh, come on. Hopefully it's more drills for the drilling rig. Okay. But yes. It's kind of funny. Current Rusty versus young Rusty. There we go. Additional. Ooh, these are both good ones. But we are going to go with additional side drillers. Right now, you know, from buying like humble bundles or just themed sales or whatnot, and just old games, you know, that I've amassed over the years or very recently in the GameCube case. I have so many games to play, I have no need to pirate any. It's yeah, I don't know if that sounds whatever of me, but it's just kind of, it just is. We need more speed. Yeah, it just is. Okay, what can we get here? One. I'll take it, you know? I'll take it. More upgrades. More upgrades. Okay, let's start positioning some of these things. And then come back and get more upgrades. More upgrades. Spoiled for choice. And, you know, just in general, I think we are spoiled for choice. Is it spoiled for choice? Is that the right saying? We just have so many options. So many options nowadays. Nope, nope. Up here. There you go. And you, bring you down here. No, that's not quite right. That's okay. That's okay. We'll put you right here. Dig a little diggy diggy. And put some stuff here for my cat friends. There we go. Okay. Yeah, spoiled for choice. There's so many options, you know, between like, if you're looking for old games, good old games, new stuff, you have Steam, you have the various other marketplaces too. Nintendo Store, PlayStation Store, whatever system you are loyal-ish to. And that's the thing, you don't have to be loyal to it. You can have both Steam and good old games. You can play old stuff, you can play new stuff. And you have, because of digital preservation, especially with good old games, you can run, oh my gosh, wow. You can run old games on new systems with like DOSBox and whatnot. Okay, let's get all of you over here. I have to go save all this stuff before it goes right to the dumpster. The dumpster being however deep this this place goes. Nope. God, you can throw stuff. You can throw stuff with this guy because they have big arms. Yes. Great for keeping old games playable. Now, I don't want to get into any gaming politics. That were a big discussion this past year. But, it is nice being able to play old games, especially if they never required online multiplayer or anything like that. Yeah. If I'm playing some old, if I want to play some old JRPG, it never had live service. So there's nothing to maintain. So I'm glad that it's being remastered or just still playable through various means. All that good stuff. Okay, how are we doing? 225. We are doing terrible. We're doing terrible. Ooh, but we have stuff here. Well, at least we can get some upgrades now, because our diggy diggy power is not super duper diggy diggy. But now that I keep saying diggy diggy, Dig Dug. I really want to play some Dig Dug. Yeah, diggy diggy power. I wonder how far I got on Dig Dug way back in the day as a youth. As a youth playing Dig Dug on the Commodore 64. How far did I get? La 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 la. Oh, we have to optimize here. You go down here somewhere. The old 1-2 skip a few. You go right there probably. Oh, we definitely have tons of stuff right here. There we go. Okay, now I can go. But yeah, we didn't have storage, you know, online storage, cloud storage. There we go. We didn't have cloud storage or, you know, achievements really back in the day, right? Didn't even have save games in half of those games. I was like, how far did I get in like Dig Dug and whatnot? Let's see, diligent one-way teleporter could be nice because I'm super pokey, but do we need more refinement? I think we need more refinement. We're gonna take this and get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so now we need to unlock Automagic. Where is Automagic Harvest? This one? This, no. This one? Automated, there we go. Upgrades. Move speed, diggy dig. What are you? It will dig out resources without destroying tiles. Well, that sounds amazing. We also need a lot more of them. And now we just need more money. Which, here comes more money. Right there. And good. Drone speed. Make you guys just a little bit speedier because we are running out of time. Although we get some lovely singing to listen to, so... Trade-offs, I suppose. Trade-offs. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're doing all right for time. Oh, we have goodies just sitting here. Yeah, put these newly acquired cat goblins to work, boy. Yeah, I have a lot of money just sitting around right now, don't I? Or a lot of resources, not money. Oh, what's this one gonna be? Bombs? Suit blaster? Resource packer. Heck yes. Resource packer is going to be amazing. And so is more cat goblins. Because now you won't have to work as hard. Yeah, it would have been nice to have that much earlier. Probably if I'd been paying more attention. That'd have been helpful. There, now it is one chunk of stuff. Not many chunk of stuff. Because we have so much to pick up here. And so little time left. There we go. Yeah, quite a bit here. In fact, if I was smart, I would just drop all these into one central location. Will we get it this time? Maybe not. Maybe still not. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. I think we'll have a better shot at it, though. We might have a better shot at it. And the drilling rig definitely helps out with that. Oh, just a little stretch here. Yep, definitely helps out with that. I mean, I could spend the rest of my time just in this little area. It's kind of ridiculous. Now, the problem is, we now have so many squares unlocked. We have so many squares everywhere. Now our little minions are going to be busy grabbing squares instead of circles. Yeah, I could just go like this. So I think I'm going to go grab some squares. Oh, I'll wait one little bit. Oh, we could do it. We could do it. If I can convince enough of these little goblins, like any good goblin army, if I can convince enough of these little goblins, we probably have enough just laying around now. They'll be cutting it close this time. Cat Goblin and Drilling Rig, definitely a good way to go. It's just kind of, I think, would be like the luck of the draw. Just kind of a luck of a draw for, yeah, the luck of the draw for which resources you get first. Or which gadgets you get first. Because I think we'd gotten Resource Packer a lot sooner. That would have been much advantageous. Okay. So we need quicker. Bigger? Bigger. Quicker. And faster. More drones? More drones? Maybe more drones. We can afford. We can afford a little bit. We can afford a little bit. And we don't really need those guys, but definitely those guys. Okay. Let's go. The depth. One-way teleporter probably would have been a good one too. Probably would have been a good one too. I think right now we're just kind of in a race of gathering what's already been uncovered. He says as he goes to uncover more. We probably only have like a couple minutes left. Ooh, I definitely don't want to distract him with all that. So let's go see what we've got just laying around, huh? Yeah, I think if we can just package up everything that we've got here, it might work. Might work. I mean, let them go. They're already going at it. Going at it. That word choice has never really been Rusty's strongest suit. But he says as someone who used to do marketing. Ooh, can we make it? Can we make it, folks? Get back here. We have a strong possibility here, folks. Especially if they're willing to run all the way up there for us. The Horde. Yes, please, my little cat goblins. Ooh, we are so close. We are so close. 15 away. Can we do it? Oh, they're digging. They're digging. Oh, that's right. They're going to dig resources. I'm foolish. Okay. We're not going to make it this time either, are we? Oh. Okay, I literally just need to run back home. Literally just need to run back home. I think they'll do it. Or we'll be like too short. One more. Come on. We got it with the last second. Literally, there was like as much. All right. 620 resources mined. There was a lot still laying around. Because only 400 of that was, yeah, we only got 400 of that. This one had a lot of resources. I'm not sure how I would... you'd have to get Resource Packer, like, right away. So Drilling Rig, excellent. Resource Packer right away. And I think I need to practice more with this class. Because if the little cat goblins can dig out resources on their own, less time diggy. So you just let the drilling rig do its thing, and then instead of digging everything out, you just put your little cat goblin tunnels. That sounds like a valid strategy. Yes. I dig it. Okay, so we did that one. Okay, let me check some stuff here. Ugh. Gotta stretch a little bit. I don't have my I lost my streaming endurance. There we go. Gone for 3 weeks and geez, falling apart here, falling apart. I do miss it though. I miss the chit chat, community, all that good stuff. I click back in the game. I haven't even been, wait, what? Crosshairs? Oh, the crosshairs, because you need to do diggy. Oh, and out they pop, even though they're not collecting any resources. Actually, they could collect resources. Yeah, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do while we chit chat. But yeah, no, I miss the community. I've been spending very little time in the Discord, making no content, obviously, because I'm not streaming, and that's where I get most of my content from. Pretty much all of my content. That makes me hindering myself for growth, right? As a streamer, a VTuber, whatever. I'm not making content outside of streaming. I just don't have the time for it. If I did, that'd be a different story. But this is the end goal for this is not to become huge streamer and a full-time job. No, I would have had to do things a little bit different. I mean, I still could do things different. Full-time streamer, I don't know. No, but oof, this one seems harsh. Yeah, that's not the goal. Okay, I need to zoom out so I can read those. There we go. Now we can read those and select them. Yeah, that's not the goal to be a full-time streamer. It'd be nice to reach more eyes, you know, a little bit more. But that requires me putting in the work, a little bit more networking, but also just doing more. Doing more with the Rustyverse, more modeling, doing stuff for other people, working with other people, and that's all on me. And I know this. Maybe this fall we'll finally have some more time. Time is the crunch right now, unfortunately. Tree farm? What do they mean by tree farm? Oh, I think we tried this one. Did we try this? We might have tried this one when we first booted up the new DLC. Resource trees. So it's those little seeds, little creepy looking seeds that you plant on top of something. And it just grows more of whatever resource it's attached to. And it grows it, if I remember correctly, it grows it faster the more blocks are connected. So if you have 2 resource blocks attached to each other, they grow a percentage faster. Darkness. Retrieve the relic. So it's regular, except it's dark. Broken comms, what does that do? Preventing enemy waves from being tracked. Ew. Not while I'm streaming, that's for sure. Hazardous iron. Damaging your dome when shredded. Ow! Ooh. That one's interesting. Damaging you, so you need like a lot of kobolds for that one. Let's try darkness. We won't get too far. It's already 9:40, but we can pick it right back up next time since it's a normal type map. And we just need to find the relic. We just have this extra bonus. Detrimental bonus. Okay, what are we gonna land on today, folks? What are we gonna land on today? Creatures? A nice little stack. They're fine. They're fine. They're in the basement. Definitely not squished. We didn't pick a starter gadget. Because it resets. It resets. I wasn't paying attention. See? Okay. Drone yard, artillery dome. Those are our go-tos for sure. What do we want? Do we want the drilling rig? Shockwave hammer is another favorite. It is a big favorite. Auto cannon's another good one though. Let's go with the stun gun. Let's go old school. Yeah, let's go old school. Oh, now who are we gonna land on? We have a slightly different color palette here. 3 dudes? The 2 that just flop over? 3 dudes again. Sorry, dudes. You're taking up much less space now. You're no longer 3 dudes in a trench coat. You are now 1 pancake. Oh, yeah, that does get darker real quick, doesn't it? I think we still have to unlock the perk that lets the cat goblins dig out resources. I think that's the thing we have to do. So we don't want to spend all our beginning cubes on that. Oh, it gets even darker. As long as my little creatures can see where they're going. To this one. But yes, so as we're approaching the last 10-15-ish minutes of stream, next week, shooting for Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday, but no promises. I have a bunch of stuff to do still with the big RL project. Whoa, hey, that's right. We now have monsters to fight. Whoopsie. Oopsie. Okay. Battle. Ka-dunk. There. Not problematic, just I'll battle. Okay. I don't know if I like the agility. I kind of like momentum. It decays when you stop. So you go faster, more faster, but yeah, it just seems to maybe work better. Yay, oh, they're so happy now. They're so happy. They got their jorbs to do. They got their jobs to do. But yes, next Wednesday, maybe next Thursday, maybe not, if we're being honest. Who knows? We're just gonna have to play it by ear for a while. But I am definitely looking forward to more streaming and picking up the Rusty project again. 3D modeling, the coding, that will probably have to wait until next month. What month is this? Yes, it will definitely have to wait until next month. At least. Resource converter? I don't want stuff. Oh. One more reroll? I don't want any of these things. Yeah, I guess we'll do resource packer. I would rather not waste dollaroos. Okay. They will dig out resources without destroying tiles. Okay, that's what costs the money. Okay. Oh, and now we have all the drone attack stuff. It wasn't here last time because there was nothing to attack. There, see, now they're digging out the resources. Oh, really? Were we just hanging out? We were, weren't we? We were just hanging out, not paying attention, not paused. Classic rookie streamer move. Classic. Okay, now where were we? Just hanging out and yapping instead of paying attention to the game. Okay, let's there we go. More Rustyverse, but the big work project has to definitely be done first before I get any amount of brain power. Any amount of brain power that will allow me to brain that hard at night. That's a problem. I mean, if I was streaming earlier in the day, it wouldn't be it wouldn't be nearly so detrimental, you know? I suppose if I took a day off and did some daytime streaming, fresh coffee in the morning, maybe? You get the nice peppy version of Rusty instead of the chill. The chill, like, deliberate, maybe? You know, whatever this is. Okay, where are you? Yeah, oh, there you go, stun gun. Hold him still so I can machine gun him. Ah, good times, good times. Probably should invest in... You know what? We'll do battle grid. Definitely the battle grid. And... oh, we have no other money. Okay, we're good, we're good. We can't see anything, but we're good, we're good, we're good. It's all right, it's all right. We'll be okay, guys. We'll be okay. We've got our little glowing eyes and electric arms. Is that what's providing us with light? Oh, the cats were going to come all the way down here for us? So sweet of them. So sweet of them to join us in this dank dank caverns as we go spelunking. It was neat to see the new class. Definitely gonna have to practice with the infiltrator, the ninja, if you will, the spelunking ninja. Definitely gonna take some practice, but it does look like a lot of fun. Man, we gotta head back already. Just instead of using a nice little jetpack, or in this case, functionally a jetpack, but climbing. Yeah. Oh, come on, Battle Grid. Come on. There we go. Battle Grid's doing a good job. Thank you, Battle Grid. This button, this button. Let's get some more movement speed here, so we don't have to do that again. Don't have to worry about that again, I should say. Where was I? Brain power streaming late at night for me. Yes. Once the big work project's done and some of this other stuff has settled down a bit, we will be good. Good to go again. We're programming in the Rustyverse. It's been a busy year though. Wow. Apparently it's May already. Okay, let's see how they do. This level certainly has a, or this world that we landed on certainly has a lot of, in a way. So the drilling rig would have been a poor choice, I think. Yep. Oh, and yeah, that wave meter. We gotta pay more attention to it. I should invest in the little warning, the little advanced warning system. Oh, especially if there's gonna be these guys. Dunk. Especially if there's gonna be those guys. Okay, what do we need for upgrades this time? More dudes? Efficient digging? What do we have? You know, we have enough that we could do quick drones. Let's do quick drones. Just so that little extra buffer little extra buffer. Okay, where are all these little creatures? This way? Nope. Next one down. Follow the other drones. We're in drone land here. Because why do your own work? I mean, that's what drones are for. So true. So true. No, we do enjoy the work. The craftsmanship of this this finely crafted and poured out planet. Yes. Approach that real DIY mentality, you know? I do this ourselves. Make it bespoke. Bespoke strip mining. Bespoke strip mining. Curated. Curated. That's another fun one. I'm in case you don't quite get it, pulling out the words that people use for selling craft type items. Bespoke, you know, it's tailored, handcrafted. These are all fun little phrases. They make sense, but they are frequently overused or misused, in my opinion. See you. All right, the drone's definitely doing their work here. So it's funny in this case because I'm all like, oh, handcrafted DIY, and I've got like little cat minions, I've got robot drones of some sort, all these fun things to make my job way easier. That's why it amuses me, at least. Oh, so when we're sitting in here like this, time still goes. That is what we ran into last time. That is what we must have run into. Okay. Oh. Now that we're playing with enemies on the screen, we should probably upgrade the base a little bit. We didn't have to last time. I think sometimes it's hard to get back into that mindset. The grind set. No, that's a completely different annoying catchphrase. I think, though, by the time I find somebody to raid, we'll stream for 2 hours, and I think we're good. I think we're good. So we're going to pause here, and let's go find ourselves a raid target. Let's go find ourselves a raid target. No, this is fun. This is fun. Easing back into Le Stream. And again, definitely hoping to pick up the pace again. Stream more. Hopefully have more workshop streams once the new workshop is all sorted out. Yes. Once the new workshop is all sorted out. That's gonna take a while, so don't wait up for that. But definitely more games, more yeah, more games, and hopefully more brain power. Definitely more brain power once these large projects are done in IRL time. Less pause, more brain power. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. All right. You know what? Make sure they're not on commercials. Let's go say hi to Dead Sun. Dead Sun always good people. Oh, we'll toss this out again. It's been a couple weeks, but we are updated to 2026 for yes, updated to 2026 for our VOD channel. Okay, so we got Raid, classic dancing dinosaurs, or we have you know what? Let's do a funny raid here. Let's see. Get some nodders going. Let's do a Rusty raid. But yes. Hey, the music stopped. The music stopped when I tabbed out. Let's get back in there. Quit the title screen. Yes, sir. Okay. So we're going to go raid Dead Sun in a little bit. Always good to stop by Dead Sun Prime. I'd shout him out, but that would spoil the surprise, right? We all know who Dead Sun is. But yes, looking forward to getting back into the streaming thing, playing more games. I haven't been playing much of anything lately. I need to spend more time in front of the computer. Yeah. And on that note, let's go raid Dead Sun. Take care, everyone, and thanks for stopping by. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, ba-dum.